Hello, everyone. Sorry for the black screen at the beginning. What the hell's going on? Okay, hello. Hi. Welcome back. I think this is episode 6 or 7. Oh, no. 6? Yeah. No, 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 I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. All right. You may be wondering, Yuki, how are you grabbing this dirt? Well, let me tell you. So, you guys remember this, right? This was second episode, right? And then third episode. Last time we saw each other, we were here, and I was planting the wheat. Well, I did a thing. I did a lot of things. Yeah. Yeah. There's another one. There's 2 other ones. This one is also new. Yeah, we're making bank, guys. But just to let you guys know, okay? This whole thing is like 90,000 experience. If it's like about 3/4 full. And then I have 2 of those. And then these ones are also quite a decent chunk. This one is also quite a decent chunk. And then I have this one. So, you know, I think, therefore I am, um, I think we're doing pretty good. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Anyway, let's go. We gotta put some dirt on. Gotta put some dirt on. Just a disclaimer before we start actually working. Henry's on me again. He's sleeping. He's a sleepy boy, and I'm going to try to be a little bit more quiet than usual. Okay? Because I don't want him to die. I don't want him to die of a heart attack from me screaming or being too loud. So, I will be very careful with how I talk and my volume. I say that, and then I'm gonna fucking scream of rage. There's a lot of people there. Okay, yesterday, you guys missed something. Or I was gonna record, because we had a little event, but something came up with my footage. And, had to scrap it. I was gonna record it, but it was a little event, and, there were 15 people. 15 people fighting, just the custom mobs and bosses that we're gonna see in the future in the quests and all. And it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I wish I could show you guys what happened. Unfortunately, it's not happening today. But we're still quite happy because 15 people joined, and right now we're 11 players, just like chilling, So, and they released an update today. We have carriages. I don't have one. But there's gonna be carriages, that you can pull with your horse. Oh wait, I also have to show you guys something. When I go back up, I have to show you guys something. It's really important, like really really important, like so important. If I don't show you guys, I'm gonna blow up, like full on explode. All right, so get ready. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Bang. 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 Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. So, as you can see, my pickaxe has gotten a slight upgrade. I was doing a little off-camera mining. I was fishing. And I got real lucky, and I got an efficiency 4 mending book. So I took it and I ran, and as soon as I got 60 smithing, the level, I made a diamond pickaxe that was decent, and now we're able to dig so efficiently. I can make these things in like minutes now. I don't have to make like 12 billion pickaxes, and one pickaxe can dig all of it. Only one. So I'm quite a happy man. I've accomplished my objectives of making way too many basements. So yeah, I'm quite happy about that. Anyway, what I was gonna say is I'm quite rich now. So I think our next plan is going to be maybe commissioning someone to get me some decent armor. Well, I can craft my diamond armor, you know, but I can't make the books for it. So maybe I'm gonna need someone to get me enchantments. Because I don't even have an enchant table. I haven't even gone to the nether. The nether. So yeah, that's a problem. Maybe next episode we'll go to the nether. Maybe one day I'll stop making these episodes in the basements of a farm where you guys don't actually get to see much of the server. But you get to see the progress to become the best farmer in the world. Oh wait, I have to show you guys 2 things. My god. Thank god we're getting pretty fast at laying down dirt, huh? I'll do the water in the off time. During my off-camera mining. Because you guys are getting bored of watching me put down dirt. I think. Because I would be bored if I was you. I'm still sick. I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice. My nose still stuffed. My throat is still a little itchy. So anyone knows a druid or a witch that could you know, hook me up with some forbidden medicines so I could stop feeling sick? Thanks, I appreciate that. Anyway, I had a subject today for the video. If you're interested. You know, if you're not nice, I guess. I saw a TikTok again. I think most of my thoughts come from TikToks. I be doom scrolling a lot, you know, so yeah. Anyway, what was the question? This one's a little not as funny as the last 2 ones. We're gonna be thinking a little bit more in this one. Thoughts. You know, I think if I was someone that knew how to edit, I would make like a little cinematic of me saying, thoughts. You know, maybe this is what I should do, like in a little segment to go back to thinking, you know? Back into the subject. It's gonna be just me saying, thoughts. Alright. So, thoughts. Let me read out the thing. It's on my phone. I know I said that I wasn't gonna do that anymore. But it's on my phone, and I didn't feel like making a note on my computer, and then I have to layer it with OBS because I have 2 screens, right? I have 2 monitors. One of them is me playing, and the other is OBS to make sure that, you know, I'm not screaming or that the noise is good or that the video doesn't go what the hell's going on and stuff like that. But okay, let me stop yapping about that stuff. You guys don't care about that. All right. What's something you didn't realize was optional in your life until you saw someone simply not doing it? Now, I'll let that question sit for a minute so you guys can think of an answer. Let me repeat it just to make sure. What's something you didn't realize was optional in your life until you saw someone not doing it? And, you know, as one does, I went through the comments, and those were my first thoughts. And there were some pretty funny people in there. Um, so I got you guys a little best of answers to that question, and then I'll get back into actual answers that I like more, or that I deem more worthy of sharing than the previous ones. The first one was cave diving, which absolutely you will never find me doing that. The risks outweigh the reward by like 1,000-fold. I don't think there's any rewards except maybe saying, "Hey, I cave dived," or like, you know, maybe you can flex the fact that you died in a cave. But like, what are you doing, man? Like, get out of the caves. We're not playing Minecraft in real life, man. There are no diamonds down there. Just no hidden treasures. Henry's scratching himself, and it's making my whole body shake. Jesus Christ. Can you guys hear, like... It kind of feels like... Sometimes it feels like he purrs like a cat. It's very funny. It's when he's like a little sleepy, he goes like, you know? Oh, I told you guys about the yawns, I think. Anyway, back to the funny answer. So yeah, cave diving. The second one that I saw was raising your hand to knock on the door. Instead of doing like the classic, you know, knocking on the door at about like head level or a little higher. Not raising your hand. So like, you know, say this is the door. This is the door, right? Then instead of going like like knock knock knock, you'd go knock knock. And I just pictured someone doing it to my door, and I found that pretty funny. I found that pretty funny. Mostly awkward though. But in a good way, you know, the good kind of awkward. And then third best of all of them is matching socks. You don't have to match your socks. Who said you had to? Who cares? You're wearing shoes. You're wearing shoes. Who's gonna fucking look at your feet? I mean, never mind. Some people are gonna look at people's feet, but those people, you know, we don't talk about. We don't talk about. All right, we don't have to. Anyway, and then dressing well, or like putting on nice shoes to go out. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do it. You're going to the convenience store. You don't need to do whatever. Just not. Don't be naked. Just don't be naked. I think that's good enough. That's good enough. That's all you need to do. All right, time for the surprises. And then you know we'll go into the rest. Where's my? Oh, I have another. All right. First of all, where is it? It's not here. I'm so confused. Oh yeah, I have a double jump now. Did I break it? Did I already break it? Oh, there it is. I have a better hoe now. I can till the ground with swag. By the way, this is not a someone's head anymore. The Luna changed their skin, so there's no point in me even keeping that. They changed skin, so unfortunate. There goes the real skin. I need to change that. All right, and the second Oh wait, I need to go out of bounds. This is a pretty big one. We got Esmeralda back! Look at her! Look at her! Okay, wait. Here. Alright, so I can mount her and like straight up fly. So it takes a little bit of time because you know, there's no mods, so it's hard to make it perfect. But we also have special abilities. Like this. She makes vines. She makes vines. Anyway. That's revoke. Bang. That was Esmeralda. Oh, wait. We have to take a cool picture with her. We just have to. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm going in there. Bang. You already know what it's gonna be, guys. That's gonna be the why do I get a black screen? I'm so confused. Alright, I think we're back. Alright. Well, that was Esmeralda. And my hoe. I hope you guys like those. I had to sell my soul for those. I did. A lot of work went into that. I need food. Here you go. Yeah, I made a lot of bowls because you know, the event, and then I was like, let me just bring a lot of mushroom stew for everyone. Let me take care of everyone. Anyways, back to the question. Something I realized was optional is you guys know you don't have to actually make excuses for saying no. Like, you can just say no. Your no is valid. Like, it's enough. People shouldn't be needing a reason. If you say no, that's it. You don't want to go out? Just say no. You don't want to order food? No. You don't want to drink? No. You don't have to do anything. Just it's you know, I always struggle to try to find a way to say no, but in like a politically correct way, as in like, no, I can't go there because I'm busy that day, or I'm you know, doing whatever. In reality, you know, I wasn't necessarily busy or something, but you know, you can just say, hey, no, I don't want to, or I don't think that's a good idea, you know, that kind of stuff. Anyway, moving on to the next subject. It might seem silly to some of you guys, but for those of you that know, you'll know what I'm talking about. You don't actually have to finish your plate. You're not a bad person for not finishing the entire plate. You stop when you're not hungry anymore. There's no need for you to keep going. It doesn't matter. Like, there's no change in the world if you don't finish your plate. And you know, that one was a comment and on the video, and that made me feel nice. I was like, oh yeah, you're right. Why am I still doing that? Why do I still feel like a 7-year-old getting scolded by my parent when I don't finish my plate? I'm not 7 anymore. I don't need to eat all my vegetables. I can get dessert when I want, you know? Or I'm not gonna get whooped for that, you know? It's Sure, like it's I'm wasting a little bit of food. I'm conscious of that, but it's already on my plate. It's not like we're gonna send that plate over to people that need the food, you know? We made too much. We put too much on my plate. That's it. That's all it is. Also, something silly. You, well, not silly, but I don't know why today feels a little different. I feel like I'm off my game. Anyway. You don't have to forgive someone. You know, when they say sorry, you don't have to say, oh, no problem. Or like, hey, I forgive you. You can... You don't have to. I personally believe that you can move on without, you know... Ooh, a new player. Shout out Burnza. Whoever you are. Yeah, you don't have to. It's completely up to you. And whoever said you have to say, like, no problem, or I forgive you, was wrong. You deal with your pain or whatever the event happened on your own. And no amount of pressure from, like, societal norms should impact how you want to act with certain people now. And forgiving someone doesn't even have to be about, you know, like hating that person from there on. You can accept someone's apology, not forgive them, and still, you know, carry on normally. It doesn't have to be a black and white thing. You can there's things in between love and hate, you know? Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point. Cave diving was pretty funny. Cave diving I quite liked. I'm gonna go farming now. And hope you guys like this one. I really do. And hope you guys have a good day and a good night, and I hope you sleep tight. And I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think. Goodbye.